comics, zombies, toys, hell yeah. Hello, and thank you. Welcome to my nerdy treasure, where I video catalog my collection and geek out. Still going off of the Monster High that I showed in my first video. There was 2 Beetlejuice ones from there, so I decided to do my Beetlejuice collection next. And as you can see in the promo, I did a cosplay of Lydia Dietz, especially based off of her Monster High toy. So you can see those pictures there and on my Twitter and probably Slasher too. I will add them there. Yeah, so let's jump in. This collection, of course, based off the original Beetlejuice movie that came out in 1988. I can't believe it actually took them this long to do a second one too. Like, that's so crazy. I kind of feel like there's probably a lot of logistics in that took so long. But after the release, the next year in 89 and 90, Kenner did a set of Beetlejuice figures. So I don't have all the parts for them anymore. Kind of lost those over the year, but it's really cool because they had the effects where the heads popped up. And there were some other cool effects. So here's this guy. I only have 3 of them, unfortunately. And I don't have all the pieces. Like, I don't have his head that goes on there and his crossbow and stuff. And then this one is a spinning head. So it's got the thing in the back and you just kind of spin it around. I've had these since they came out. So that's why kind of pieces aren't there or not. They may have even been my brother's at some point or not. I feel like a lot of toys like were mine and my brother's because we both played with them a lot. And then as we got older, we kind of kept different ones and everything. So we also still help each other like complete collections. My brother got me, eventually I will have on here Puppet Master, all the Japanese editions. So those were super cool. Jared, sorry if these are yours, bud. They're mine now. Next, the Beetlejuice cartoon that came out. Here is the first disc. Actually, this one is my partner's. It's season 1. And then here is the box set with all of the cartoon seasons. So it's season 1, season 2, season 3, and season 4. So it's kind of crazy because 1, 2, and 3 is just like on one disc. And then season 4 is over the 2 discs. This is kind of definitely like a yearly watch for us around Halloween time. We turn our living room and our garage into like a movie theater. Sometimes it's too cold. We try to do it in the garage, but sometimes it's way too cold, so we have to end up coming inside. But we lay black cloths to transform the whole garage, and then we have a projector that we put up and everything, and we pick a few movies that we try to watch every Halloween out there. And Beetlejuice, the animated series, is actually like one of them, even though it's not like a movie, but it's just something we enjoy watching out in the garage. Next we'll go up with, in 2001, NECA did a super sweet series. I just don't have the shrunken guy head, but I do have everybody else. Here is Adam, and he is done up in his scary face. And then Barbara, here she is. Her face. These have like the slip backs too, which are pretty cool. So you can just like slip the cardboard out, especially if you want to keep that or something, and then be able to take the toy out. Mine still has tape and stuff on it. These are not opened at all. I just displayed mine. This one's cool where he picked them up and he like sucked the needles out. I have not opened any of mine. I just displayed them, but they are definitely very cool pieces. NECA always kind of delivers, especially like in those early 2000s and stuff. Like, it was kind of funny. I talk to my friends or watch a movie and be like, oh man, I wish there was a toy on that. And then, yeah, NECA would come out with it. So I'm a huge NECA fan. So you will probably see a lot of NECA toys over the course of me video cataloging all this. So next we have a Tiny Terrors, or Toonie Terrors, sorry, Beetlejuice. Any of the Toonie Terrors that my partner and I have are presents that we got from Mike Alvarez's. Hello, Mike Alvarez. He's my buddy, and he I haven't bought in any of these on my own. I just have a bunch of different ones that he's given us as presents, and toys as presents is awesome, so everybody appreciates that. And then one more we got here, the Living Dead doll, Beetlejuice edition. It's super cute. I actually ended up having two of these. One I had gotten, and then another one I got as a gift. So that one is actually available, still available on our eBay. I'm working on the website right now. It's going to be up again with our eBay new link or anything. I think most of on Slasher and on Facebook there are links for my eBay. Unfortunately, I took a break from social media and we lost our actual business Facebook and our Instagram. So I still have to kind of rebuild that. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not, but we may. I don't know. It's very time consuming. But here is, I've showed this before. Just kind of want to show it again. This is the newest one that came out so far. Very cool. I was debating taking these out. I don't know. It's always so hard. I feel like these ones I never want to part with them, but I know maybe someday I will. And last but not least, and our most expensive one, this one I was kind of debating to open too. So this one came out a few years ago. That one was the newer one. This is currently going for about $700 to $900 on most platforms. So I don't know. I may just open it. Who knows? But my cosplay is based off of this Lydia that is in here. And of course the top hat Beetlejuice that we saw done before by Kenner. Pretty awesome. Yeah, at least like I said, with these ones it's super cool because you have I can get it. At least this plastic that pops out. This plastic never really comes taped down or anything. It's usually tucked pretty nicely. Great podcasting here as I get this open. I will. I swear I will. I mean, these easily pop off, right? Like I just said, not taped or anything. Just super easily come off. Yeah. It's calling me a liar. Yep. It's not wanting to come off. Maybe this one is glued, but they're usually not glued. Maybe this one is. Let's check out that other Monster High one we got here with the slip box. I kind of feel like these have always popped off, but I don't know. Maybe that one was glued. Maybe it just doesn't want to come off. But the point I was getting to with that whole struggle with the plastic is it's cool because you can still take off the plastic, so at least you can see more details on the doll, really get a feel for the clothes and stuff. Little details. I love how that shirt kind of looks like, ooh, wow, that fabric's really nice. Like I mentioned before, a lot of times they use really nice fabric that you would even find on some of your clothes and stuff too. That feels really cool. I'm gonna pet it again. I love, you can even feel the crimped hair that they did for the Beetlejuice character. That's really cool. Her cute little dress. Oh, they're thigh highs, not full nylons. That's cool. I'm surprised they hold up so good. But like I said, they connect everything in here, get it nice and tight, so you can totally check it out. I thought I had some Beetlejuice comics, but maybe I had sold them because I checked my current comic collection definitely didn't see anything in there. But I totally remember seeing some, and I'm kind of thinking back that they must have been in the shop, and I must have just known them then, or they're in the shed right now until we can open another shop and get all that stuff displayed. So maybe I do have them somewhere, but not in my collection, just in a available for anybody else. Shirt for today, I have Macabre's Dahmer EP. Macabre is a death metal band. Sinister Slaughter, that album is fantastic. It's super heavy, super fast, super funny. It's all based off of serial killers. Most of their songs tend to be written based on serial killers. The cover is super cool because it's like Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band, but with a whole bunch of serial killers mixed in and everything. And then this EP that they put out, Dahmer, every song on there is about Jeffrey Dahmer, so it's kind of interesting. I feel like death metal is one of those genres that I don't have in common with too many people that I know in personal real life. So I've gone to a lot of shows by myself, which is totally awesome because they're for the music and usually end up meeting a few friends and knowing some new people. I just realized too that I had not grabbed a comic. So I just have some random stuff over here, and for the comic shout out, I'll give a shout out to my friends. Again, Mike Alvarez, who I mentioned earlier, is Upai. Him and Josh put out, which actually they're both from Raised by Rentals, which is through Rad Pantheon, so radpantheon.com. Go to them, check them out. This is a graphic novel that they put out quite a while ago. I think it was like 2001 or something, maybe before that. I know, finding a hard time finding a year. That's okay, but it's super awesome. So Mike does the why do I want to say animation? I don't know why I want to say that, but he drew the whole thing and did penciling and everything, and Josh wrote the story, and Mike also wrote some of the story, so it's super awesome. And I don't really know if they still have these available or not. You'll have to check out radpantheon.com to see if they do. Pretty cool. Wow, this episode went a lot faster than I thought it would, but that's cool. So there is my Beetlejuice collection. I don't know if I'm going to open any of them more or not, but yeah, everybody, have a great night, and thank you once again listening to me ramble and talk about my collection, and this is going to be nice to see in the future if I do get rid of anything of this stuff. So yeah, everybody have a great day. Bye!